The Bronx Bombers are taking a flyer on starting pitcher Jameson Taillion. The Yankees added another bounce-back candidate to their starting rotation Sunday, acquiring the former Pittsburgh Pirate, once a teammate of staff ace Garrett Cole, for 4 minor league prospects. Here's more from the newest pinstriper.
I'm jumping into a legendary franchise, a legendary organization. I overnight went from a rebuilding organization to a team like the Yankees, where I'm stepping in and, the only thing they care about is to win. So that's kind of lit a fire under me. I'm extremely excited. I've had some time to process it, sleep on it. And I woke up today just so excited to go work out, so excited to throw, so excited to build up for spring training.
Yanks already took a flyer on former Cy Young winner Corey Kluber, who, like Taillion, is also looking to regain form from injury. A lot of risk, but plenty of upside for the new-look Yankee rotation, too. One member of the pitching staff that won't be back is reliever Adam Ottavino, a rare trade between rivals this week. Wanting to slash salary to avoid paying the luxury tax, the Yanks opt to send Ottavino to Boston along with a minor leaguer for a player to be named and cash. The deal should save the team about $9 million and open the door to other moves. We move to the gridiron, where it will be a fresh start for Robert Saleh and Jets fans too. Here's General Manager Joe Douglas on his new head coach's character and the new leading man himself about taking over for Gang Green.
We really canvassed the National Football League, and what kept coming back time and time again was how great of a candidate that Coach Saleh was. And so when we talk about our criteria and what we were looking for in a coach, he checked all those boxes: the integrity, the passion, the ability to connect.
What we do challenge everybody is to really judge us on moving forward. When you look at the plan and what we have in place with regards to scheme, offense, defense, special teams, and the mindset at which we're going to do it, there's an investment that's going to be made to one another. Coaches to players, players to coaches, organization to everybody. And there's an investment that's going to be reciprocated. But understanding that the all gas, no break mentality that we're going to have with how we wake up in the morning, how we rehab, how we prepare for meetings, how we take the practice field, how we're deliberate in everything we do will lead to the results that you'll see on Sunday. It will take time, but everything we do is going to be designed to win championships in the future.
Meanwhile, Championship Sunday lived up to the billing, just not exactly for the Bills. I was correct about one upset, but not entirely correct about both, of course. Buffalo quickly led 9-0, but the defending champion Kansas City Chiefs rallied and will be making their second straight trip to the Super Bowl. The Bills learned the hard way that you must remain aggressive against the Chiefs. The final score, 38-24. Okay, I was wrong about the Bills. Looked promising early, but the Chiefs dominated late. I was right about Mr. Brady, though. The man with 6 NFL titles will become the first quarterback to play a Super Bowl on his team's home field. He owes the Tampa Bay defense that sacked Aaron Rodgers 5 times and a curious late call on 4th and goal by the Packers as Brady and the Bucs beat top-seeded Green Bay 31-26 for the NFC title Sunday. There's your Super Bowl matchup in 2 weeks. The NFL will have the Pro Bowl this weekend. On the NBA hardwood, Brooklyn is starting to come together as the Big Three continues to play together. They win Monday night, topping Miami 98-85. The Nets are back in action following Wednesday night's game with Atlanta tonight in OKC. Here's more from the Nets locker room.
We didn't have the best scoring night offensively. Defensively, we just stuck with it. Made it very, very difficult for them. They played well that first game, and then tonight we expected that same thing. So we wanted to come out here and just be aggressive on both ends of the floor. Obviously, we didn't, offensively we didn't play well, but defensively I thought we were active out there. We could test the shots and just made things more difficult for them as a team.
It does a lot for us. We rely on, him to make plays for us and just be himself. Whatever the game presents, you got to be prepared for it. And I think tonight he came with that scoring effort late in the game, and he also created stuff for us, from his penetration. So any given night could be anybody, and tonight James was great for us.
As for the Knicks, they host Cleveland tonight and the LA Clippers Sunday at the world's most famous arena, 7:30 p.m. tip tonight and 1 p.m. on Sunday. In college basketball, the Jeff Neubauer era at Rose Hill in the Bronx is over. The Fordham men's basketball coach is leaving effective immediately, says interim athletics director Ed Cole in a statement. Cole says a national search for Neubauer's permanent replacement will begin immediately. The Saturday matchup for the Rams at George Washington is postponed due to a COVID-19 pause for GW. We shift gears from the Atlantic 10 to the MAC Conference, where we caught up with Manhattan head coach Steve Masiello.
We really got kind of canceled twice on the weekend. And the message to our guys was just very simple. The team that stays ready will have a chance to win this thing at the end. And it's all about staying ready. You can't control the uncontrollables, but you can control what you do on a daily basis and your habits. And that's what I ask these guys to kind of step up to.
On the ice, the New York Rangers are coming off a back-to-back against Buffalo and will host the Pittsburgh Penguins Saturday at the Garden. We go back inside the locker room for the latest.
Obviously, you hope that from the minute the season starts, everybody hates losing to the point where they're going to give it their all mentally and physically. We had some chances in the third, but you can't. You're not going to win games like that, and we better cure this in a hurry.
Time for some quick hitters. In motorsport, with the recent announcement from Marco Andretti that he will give up his full-time seat to pursue other endeavors in racing, that opened the door for James Hinchcliffe. Hinchcliffe will return to Andretti Autosport for a full IndyCar season, while Marco has so far only announced the Indy 500 on his IndyCar schedule. Here's James and team owner Michael Andretti.
It's a culmination of a lot of hard work from a lot of people, certainly, and I love telling the story. We talked a lot about this last year when we did our 3-race deal. It was 2 months from an Instagram message to signing a deal with Genesis, and for a company to move that quickly on this kind of program was unbelievable.
Yeah, we're really excited. Having Hinch back in the family has been great. He did a few races for us last year, but it was like having him come back home and just gets along with everybody, performs really well, and we're excited to finally get to be able to announce this deal.
The baseball world is mourning the passing of Hall of Famer Hank Aaron. The legendary slugger died at the age of 86 this past week. The former home run king retired as the all-time home run leader and held the record for decades. He's still the all-time leader in RBI and total bases. He also holds the record for the most All-Star games at 25 and the most seasons as an All-Star at 21. The 1957 National League Most Valuable Player, Aaron, also won 3 Gold Gloves and 2 batting titles. He won the World Series with the 1957 Braves and was inducted into Cooperstown in his first try in 1982. If all that isn't impressive enough, Mr. Aaron is an exemplary human off the field. He overcame racism and became a model of humility and dignity. Rest in power, Hammer and Hank. This week also marks the 1-year anniversary of the tragic passing of LA Lakers legend Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gigi in a helicopter accident that took the lives of several others. We'll certainly miss Hank, and we continue to miss Kobe day after day. Those are the headlines. We hit the C-list for a goodbye to Henry Louis Aaron. The most famous night of Hank Aaron's life was April 8, 1974, when in the 4th inning of the 4th game of the new baseball season, Aaron hit his 715th career home run off Al Downing of the LA Dodgers, breaking Yankee great Babe Ruth's 39-year-old career record. While he should be forever celebrated for that moment and his amazing career on the diamond, I think it should be said again how that moment changed his life, for in it, he found remarkable strength and dignity in fighting the systemic racism that was, and unfortunately today, still remains. In an interview with the New York Times then, Aaron said that historic record breaker turned him off to baseball. Open quote, "It really made me see for the first time a clear picture of what this country is about. My kids had to live like they were in prison because of kidnap threats, and I had to live like a pig in a slaughter camp. I had to duck. I had to go out of the back door of the ballparks. I had to have a police escort with me all the time. I was getting threatening letters every single day. All of these things have put a bad taste in my mouth, and it won't go away. They carved a piece of my heart away." Close quote. Through it all, Aaron persevered, and when he finally surpassed Ruth's mark, he said, open quote, "I don't want them to forget Ruth. I just want them to remember me." Close quote. We will never forget you, Mr. Aaron. That's your look at sports. I'm Bobby C.